All right, we're gonna do another quick short here with a new Defender. Obviously, I'm not gonna purchase this vehicle, but we wanted to take one for a test drive with the 2-liter to see what the enthusiast spec would actually, feel like. Base model, I think it starts at like 48, 49. You spec it out with the rear locker, rubber mats, cloth seats, I think tow package, and then the dog stuff. So we're over here at Land Rover Jaguar of Midlothian in Richmond, and we're going to take this one for a spin. I'm not sure if I'm going to film on the test drive or not, but we're definitely going to get some impressions to figure out, how much power or how adequate the 2-liter 300 horsepower 4-cylinder is, compared to the Macan and possibly the 3-liter. They're up-speccing these kind of like they do in Mercedes and other brands, where they give the nice appearance package with the smaller motor, because most people don't need the 3-liter or the V8. But in this application, I don't know. I think if you're going to do the 2-liter, you should definitely go for the white on white base trim package, which they're not going to spec at a dealership. So basically the idea is just to feel what the motor and the powertrain, transmission, brakes, blah 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 feel like in that. So if we were ever to order one, we'd have a good idea of what it felt like. So we're gonna shut her down and take it for a spin. All right, what do you think?
I like it, actually.
Yeah, well, of course you're gonna like it. It's a brand new car. It smells like a new car. Cameras are nice. Interior is rugged.
It's very useful.
Yeah.
A lot of the features, it's like made for life.
Yeah. And when you're speccing these out online, it's not easy to figure out like the particular configurations, because they have different packages for rubber mats and whatnot. So, when you're on the configurator, you'll add the rubber mats, or you'll add, protection systems, and then you'll see it's also offered in a package, and it will cancel out one or the other. So it's interesting to kind of see what it all looks like in person, especially with like the tow package. You can buy the tow package, or you can get the hitch or the factory hitch. It's just not super clear. Look, when you're doing it, how it's all going to turn out. But there's definitely some kind of hard plastics and stuff, but it does feel rugged and usable. Again, the one gripe though is that the space back there is not super big, at least the opening. And there's your little baby engine.
It's clean.
It's clean.
Do these have expensive oil changes or anything like that?
Every new car is a more expensive oil change than an old car. No, it'll be cheaper than the Porsche if you don't get it done here. So, I didn't even ask them what spec it is. All right, so it's a full day later after driving the brand new 110. And driving impressions were great. It's obviously not quick, but I don't think it should be quick. Frank, I don't want to hear it. It's for the 2-liter was fine. To sum it up, what it really felt like was a more refined LR3. It had a very smooth, solid ride. The power was adequate, no more or less than the 4.4. The turbochargers moved around fine. The towing capacity was, I think they rated for 6,700 or 7,000 or something like that, which isn't really far from what the older LR3 can do. The interior is very nice. It's sparse. It's it's dog friendly. It's mud friendly. Obviously we didn't get to drive a base model one because they don't stock any. They're talking about the chip shortage. It uses the least amount of chips out of the Sport and the full size, so that's helps improve delivery times. But right now, Frank, come on, man. Right now, delivery times are looking between, according to the JLR dealer in Richmond, Virginia, 6 to 8 months, which is actually not terrible compared to the 2022, 2023 dates for custom order Broncos and ones that weren't ordered a couple of years ago. So it does make it an option. The only thought behind this is the potential trade-in for the Macan into the new Defender, and getting in around 57 to 59,000, depending on what the dealer markup is on a custom ordered one. So that's really all I had to go for impression wise. It felt great. It didn't feel like anything, you know, amazing, but for a new truck, it definitely felt solid. It handled itself well. The brakes were good. The interior was great. You know, it's just an expensive new car, but I wouldn't say it's super expensive compared to what you can get for other models. I think it's actually a pretty good deal for the amount that actually comes standard with it. So it's really just a matter of, you know, what we want to do. This is not anything we do now, but for everyone that's considering one, I would definitely go drive one. I think it definitely looks better in real life than it does in the pictures. I've obviously seen them around, but and I wasn't disappointed with the power output or the transmission for the 2-liter. So that's my thoughts. Nothing groundbreaking, but again, I just wanted to, I guess, share because I didn't film the driving portion what that was like. So appreciate you guys watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, share the rest of the videos. Hopefully we're gonna be getting the LR3 back in a couple days. We're gonna do a road trip immediately to Pennsylvania in that truck, and hopefully it doesn't break because I've never really driven it. The other thing that's going on is I just signed up for MAR, so myself and RVA Rover are probably going to be in attendance in southern western Virginia. So if any of you guys are going to be going to MAR, give me a shout. Hopefully we'll be there in the LR3. I don't think I'm going to take this one, but I'd like to leave that option open potentially. So appreciate it. See ya.